What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you a little tip and trick on how to improve your product videography and get something that looks like this. So first of all we're going to do is we are going to dive straight into our program. So what I'm going to be working on, as you saw, is an iPhone clip, and basically I'm going to be showing you how to remove a cable or anything that you don't want in your shot to create this almost floating effect. So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight into our program, opened up here. We are obviously, you've got our raw clips here. So the first thing we've got to do is bring them in from the project. So you see I've got the whole clip over here. Now, as you can see, we've got this white cable in, which we don't want. First, we've got to pick out a spot that we like and a clip. This is actually slowed down to 50%, just so you can see that. So it is in a bit of slow-mo just because the phone was spinning pretty quickly. And so obviously wanted to slow that down so we could get a nice spinning rotation. So what I've done here is I've found my clip over here. This is the one I like. As you can see, it is nicely upright. What I did there, just to show you, is it was at 0 rotation, and so it was upside down, because obviously that's how you spin the phone from the wire. Now all you do is you go to your rotation minus 180 and it is rotated up and it looks like it's spinning on its own. Now we've got to get rid of the cable. That's the main thing we got to do. So first thing we got to do is we got to right click and go to replace with After Effects composition, and we got to bring this clip into After Effects. So once we're in After Effects, this is what it's going to look like, and it's very simple. You can use the wire, the CC simple wire removal, and that helps a lot when it's on a stick or when it's just spinning in place. That is really great. But because of this type of cable and how this phone is spinning, I tried it and it didn't work as well. So I actually went with a simple mask. So we're gonna go up here to our pen tool, and we're gonna zoom in on this product, so about 100%, and we are just going to outline it just like that. Okay, so now what's going to happen is we're going to go, because now obviously it's only showing us what's inside the mask, so we need to invert that. So we're going to go down here to our left where it says mask 1, and we're going to hit invert. Now what's going to happen is it's going to show us everything but everything outside of the mask. Okay, so obviously now that the mask is covered like that, we need to track it, because look, it's not going to track like that. So what needs to happen is I need to add a keyframe first of all. So we're going to go down here and hit mask path and hit this little icon on the left here, and we're going to go all the way to the end and just select this bit right here like that and get it as close to it as possible. You want to take your time with this. Now as you can see, it is sort of tracking it, so we just got to do a whole lot more tracking points. So I'm going to go there and track this one like this. So okay, and maybe one more over here. Okay, and as you can see, it is tracking it a lot better now. So what I want you to do is you go through and you got to do this not frame by frame, but try and do as least keyframes as possible. But for this one I had to use quite a lot. So if I show you the final render, this is what it looks like here, all my keyframes down here. So it did take some time, and as you can see, if I play it back, it tracks it really nicely. So now you might be thinking like, well, obviously there's black and this isn't pure black, so how do we fix that? So Control S, we're going to save it, and we're going to go back into Premiere Pro. Now from in Premiere Pro, this is what we're going to have, something that looks like this. Okay, very simple. You can go to your Lumetri color and you're just going to drop the blacks, and there we go. Have a look at that. What I've done is I haven't dropped the blacks as much, and I've just added my LUT that converts my Canon log footage into a Rec 709. So I've done that, and it gives you a very similar result, just better because it's easier for me. I don't have to go and color grade and everything. So look at that. Now we've got that. Now how do we get the rotation on this? Well, that's probably the simplest part. Okay, so we're going to start it a little rotated. So I went at about -14, as you can see, and we're going to go scale 100. Now we're going to click these keyframes on, So you can see they must go blue, so click them until they go blue. And that is gonna set these little 3 keyframes over here. Then we're gonna go to the very end, because we want it to move until the end. And we're gonna scale up to 130-ish. We're gonna straighten the phone out because I want it to end straight. So that looks straight to me. And I just wanna make sure it's in the middle. And now, if you have a look, if I drag these, make sure you drag these keyframes all the way to the end. And if I play it from now, you've got yourself a moving, floating phone. So super, super simple. There's the final result. You have a look at that again. Okay, there's a lot you can do with this. You can rotate it different ways. You can change the speed of it. You can speed ramp it. A lot to do. This was just a very quick, simple tip on how to create this effect. I know a lot of you guys were asking from my reel, and so I hope this helped. Honestly, if you have any questions, please just shoot me an Instagram DM. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please comment down below what you want to see next, and also hit that subscribe button so you can see more. Cheers, guys.